Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok. Where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok. Where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon Tok.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shine, migration story should no go die.
Yes, Ambulance, una welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon Tok platform. And of course, just like any other day, we're not done with Komon Tok inside the Komon Tok platform. Well, today we want to serve justice and we want to go back in time. And this is because we notice, and this now a fact, that we quick for forget about important issues na salon. One of the key things we're going to can rub and pan today, better one. In fact, solely and wholly, this will be the topic of discussion, the answer for our girls, where a lot of people in Dome brand for be one of the biggest scam ever against girl picking in the country. Well, we not just talk because we want for talk. We will carry enough evidence for back them up with we talk so. Because when you raise some kind body as a scam or corruption, you fix like out something, let the people in charge and get fair knowledge. Now, we see the rhetoric versus reality. But the case study today, now a 16-year-old girl picking, when they rape since 2022, 3 man then rape her. The case gonna courts, and guess what? 3 of those guys, the guys that were they rape, they left there, then they walk free. Whilst the picking, they still wait for justice, it is traumatized. Mind you, this is a country where they don't declare, say, rape a national emergency. Again, I wonder you remember, this is not a country where the president say, if you rape and catch you, the minimum now 15 years. Again, this is not a country, the First Lady Fatima say they fight for girl picking, which is a good thing. He used the platform of salon, he work all over the world. How much money he gets, how much you don't know, past next world, we gonna know. Because accountability not there. When they make small efforts more for probe, for investigator, we see the result. For example, Lara Taylor Pierce, Tamba Momoden, they lost their job. We see another prominent journalist, Chaunoba of Afghanis Press, when ISEF attempt, we see the fire. So today we blend all of them here, we counter. Mind you, I want you underline the case study. But the person where they behind this for champion this case, imagine, this is not isolate. This was saying that just because this person, this lady, this girl became a lucky. Whatever I say lucky, because there is somebody with champion. You can say, you know what? Me, I dey fight for you. Me, I go support you. Me, I go stand by you. Now that's make you get for again at this platform. Oda Dr. Babih now don't team up in this case. And he don't write several letters to the judges in a salon for make them pay attention on the law, not for make them do any favorism. Oh, not just pay attention to the law. I don't know if it is difficult to understand. Huh? Then they remind the judges there, the lawyers there, the judges there, make them pay attention to the law. Then he said, justice delay is justice denied. Now, if you put onto a lawyer, then go tell you, say, they find investigate this, that, so then go put her. But I think we have to draw the line between reality and between rhetoric. Now, that's made this program count today. If you just join me, you're more than welcome. With a different side, within a TikTok, with a YouTube, with a Facebook, and of course with the Instagram. Well, me or they bring can the program. Me and Mr. Komon Tok. When we can introduce or welcome the big woman na the building. But they can just now. Today, of course, na the 20. Today na the 16. Look, I want push for. I want push and for. So I want push and for. So these are the things that we're looking entirely on this. So don't just put it in a simple manner, and we'll now go see how this one will go. The answer for God, now that's what we can pay attention to the better one. Of course, I know say get something for us, and this is one of the most talked about. And we also go a little bit and bring people will be inside. We don't accuse the First Lady, and plus we also successfully find around. That all will just make the program much more serious. So the Answer for God program today, now we pay attention to. They can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty.
All right, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. We, as always, we get with gentle reminder. What we can always say, sharing is caring. I'm sure we all understand that. On the other side of the screen, we welcome Dr. Fatima Bio at the program. Doc, you get the platform.
Thank you, Mr. Komon Tok. Thank you for this opportunity here. We can talk about this very important topic here, this biggest scam here in Sierra Leone. I did tell on my ado, bismillah. So as you don't put them, this nothing where we get for talk about and we get for expose this scam here where Fatima Tajabi, we then call Fatima Bio, bring scam na Sierra Leone. One of the biggest scam, where any First Lady don't ever do. No First Lady, no the way don't do what in this Umayaso do. Not even Grace Mugabe, So if we, the Sierra Leoneans, if we not talk about them, we not set them straight, we not bring the truth out. Now the lie where the lie, now will stay in history books. So I really appreciate Una for Una they really sacrifice Una time them for let we bring them in the yasu to the public and let we put them in the yasu na the public view for posterity. Thank you very much. I'm glad you for there. Bismillah.
All right. Alhamdulillah. We tell God thank you. We said join we. All right. So what will they do? We just want to do the connection. The reason why they do this are for let people remember. So anything we get for can't talk here, of course, the case where you can talk about. I think you said today and for go court, not so today.
Right. So if you want, I can give you updates on that.
Okay, well, fine. You can give me before you give me the updates, let me just flash people and not just 2 minutes. How they emphasize that, how the justice. Lord, listen to people how they emphasize that, and Lord see the reality. Would they come? We're not a touch on the money yet. Would they come on the money side?
Today's historic declaration is a landmark in tackling sexual gender-based violence in Sierra Leone. And this was made possible by the tireless voices of survivors, women and girls. And please, let us not forget the men and the little boys who are also involved.
Now the IGP has deemed it fit to set up a task force by creating an order syndicate we refer to as sexual assault syndicates.
The president has said, under the rights and rule mandates of the Section 19 of the 1991 Constitution, that the penalty for rape and sexual penetration is life imprisonment.
This thing about negotiating compromise, I think there should be a law with reference to that. A law that will punish persons that are involved in that. Because that is what will delay the process. What I want to assure you is that in terms of speed, as a result of the training that judges and magistrates have had, they are going to be very effective now.
The person will do this to me in the Panwakana street, me a day, I'm not able to work out with my foot. That is what rapists do to our society. In Africa, people would prefer to go to jail than to be exposed for their neighbors to know who they are. I think we should also have that in one of our agendas as women. This is our own mob justice.
As a government, we will invest in training specialized police personnel, provide adequate forensic facilities, collate and collect comprehensive sexual violence data, deliver free medical services to survivors, and cater for safe homes and psychosocial care for survivors. As a nation, we must address this scourge with immediate effect. Sexual penetration of minors is punishable by life imprisonment.
Okay, I think I'll be get a wrong self. Maybe if it's 15 years and life imprisonment. Over to you on this is the Rhetoric. If you want just to a little bit on now, and the case in the case where you are not discussed deeply, and from then we take out all of some of the evidence they would allege for say this could be possibly like people in the putter. You yourself don't put and say now one of the biggest scam at the history of fighting for the girl child. I don't know if in this like just see no not so this I just want to put for the letter. All right, you can go ahead whilst I defend for puts the letter. Go ahead if you just.
Okay, so this case here, as we don't discuss them before. This case here now since 2022. This young girl here at the age of 16, 3 young man then rape her, brutally rape her. So this case here done then a court, it then at the Bow High Court. They don't they adjourn them. But the trick where the judiciary can play, where they don't bribe them, what they can do, now what they call death by adjournment, right? Where they don't adjourn the case, stay, they don't frustrate you. Now you said, now you're not going to show up in court anymore. But amazingly, this family, especially the daddy, is so determined for say in picking get justice. It not they relent. It lets them they say when I come to next tomorrow, then they come. So they don't they adjourn this way for 3 good years. So finally, yesterday where they don't go court, they don't run out of excuses. Waiting at the excuse yesterday, then say, today, the 16th today.
Yeah, the 16th.
Then, yes. Then say the defending attorney, the defendant, the attorney, the lawyer, where it don't they court all day long. They're not called them wire then case stay like them 4 p.m. This defense lawyer, yeah, it don't they in court from morning till that time they 9 they can't tell them the way they call them case now. 9 the defense lawyer say in sick, it don't go home. Can you imagine? Defense lawyer don't sick, it don't go home. So the case.
If I can jump to this particular, you talk about 3 men. You don't follow this case for up to the. You don't follow until the 3 years. Am I correct?
I don't follow enough for a year. I not be no.
A year.
Yes,
okay.
For a year.
Very well. Yes. So the people that were involved, are they politically connected? Are they influential people? Are they rich?
Mr. Komon Tok, we don't know. But like I've been there on we had yesterday. Somebody called and said, now 2 things where if you get in a salon, now both case. If you politically connected or you get money, But people that way they not want for let them punish them picking or them brother, then go fend that money day. Then go fend that money day. Then go must bring the money come. So we don't know them connection. We don't know anything about them background. But now people them from Bo. And I go begin the, what in they call them. Maybe if we get their names them, we go able to know if they get political connection. That's not the homework I get for do. But I just be want to let the case come to a conclusion. But most likely, then get political connection. If they not get political connection, then get whether then they call where it go call till the call reach to the call from above.
Okay.
So now that's they go on. We don't know. Because it doesn't make any sense for say this case here will go on for this long.
Yeah,
so now the excuse that's today.
You are reading rhetoric will come up from the powers that be. In the first place, I'm sure you will support the fight against child exploitation or even gender-based violence or even sexual penetration. This is not the way they support. But how you feel?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How you feel now? You say this supposed to be based on waiting the First Lady don't see much. We get so much videos then where we go, if we say we'll play now, maybe sometimes will take a long period for law come out. How you feel as somebody with a champion NTR for see even this one now with evidence where they don't present justice still on the commodity. How you feel?
Yes. Well, Mr. Komon Tok, that when First Lady go Gambia for go receive this in fake degree or fake doctorate, when at that press conference, one side the way it tell the reporters then say, it said now, it said man then they afraid for rape girl picking again as alone because then they afraid him because of the actions that in don't take. It's a man and afraid now for rape girl picking. So rape no day. Another thing where it talk now this particular video, yeah, it say even when in the under so at that time, if they rape girl picking Sierra Leone, now in the parents then go call. So now in get for call the police, let the police then intervene. So then again, it talk again at this same video, yeah, say. In they build a state-of-the-art center when all the rape victims then go for so that then go able to get them, statement where they not go traumatize and they go get, psychosocial counseling and all of that. None of that exists from 2022 to 2025. I don't know if you know, Mr. Komon Tok, let you tell me who said this woman don't build that state-of-the-art. Then when they talk for say, every time they rape,
we are about 100 bed hospital.
That's the one we hijack from the military. That is the military project we hijack from the military. Is in now this video, yeah. If now we get time for even just skip around them. They ask now this video, yeah, say how many rape cases then where you don't deal with personally. He said, to law enforcement. So, not go able for, not get involved in that. They get involved in that. But at the same time, he said, every time they rape girl picking a salon, even when in they out of the country, now in then they call. Now in the parents then they call for tell and say they don't rape with picking. Where is that happening in Sierra Leone? Where they go rape girl picking, then they look for First Lady, then go call them. Now they take action against that person. Then when they ask her now, how many perpetrators there where you don't deal with? Because the reporters then they ask them questions based on the lie where they lie. So when they ask her now, say how many rape cases there where you don't deal with personally? Say me not to police, me not to prosecutor, me not to this, me not to that. You see?
Okay, so we'll go find time for a lot of cuts that side of the bring calm. But you see, not in other way they mourn a lot of people pass like how where the First Lady admits they're using platform for get a lot of money for do them here. But the sources of funding we never know. Now, we do a little bit of research, but even before we do the research, because lawyer in the confess, this not to say a person talk apart from that, how you generate millions of loans. We can just now. Let's just take here quick.
A few questions, but I'll just go them one after the order that you mentioned. In any activity, the most important and the most vital thing needed is funding. And the office of the First Lady is not an act of parliament in Sierra Leone. So where is this funding coming from? Do you have partners that you're working with, or is it coming from your pocket?
It cannot come from my pocket, sir. What we do as a First Lady, you should have a personal relationship with your people. That is what you should have. Most of my campaign are funded by Sierra Leoneans themselves. Like I said, when I wanted to start the free sanitary pad, I went on national TV and I asked the Sierra Leoneans to believe in the project. If they believe in your project, wonders does happen. I do functions, I do fundraising, I do dinners, I do concerts. I go out myself as a First Lady and I sell tickets like any market woman in Banjul Market. I do that because I'm doing it for my people. So my fundraising drive has grown from raising $10,000 to raising the $1 million that I need for my project.
Okay, very well. Now it will raise millions. Fambula will get small issue with doctor. We don't lose her. Large job because Nain gets more of these talk today. This case of this lady with a rape, it really painful for even CC that don't want to get out with all seriousness, and yet still we get people there where they collect millions of this, not to be they say, apart from the document also we go fan this year from the Ossis mouth say they raise millions, apart from the millions of dollars for let do. So if actually, like I said, we're not condemned for fets for the girl child, not to that we talk. We're not condemned that, not fine thing. But if una they collect the money there, una put her in the right place. Not to forgo buy pad, 5,000 pad, 6,000 pad. And Dr. Struggle, like this.
You hear me? You hear me, Mr. Komon Tok?
I hear you.
Yeah. When they get some now, so they get some problem now so with the laptop.
Okay.
But I they use my phone when your browser not they work. Until you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. So
okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. We understand. Technology no guarantee. So you hear when the First Lady they say either using platform for generates money locally and internationally, even millions of dollars. How you feel for let it come out place and confess, but yet still victims and then at the country. This lady, you know what they talk about. So it just super lucky for let in your own kind of the limelight. I'm sure I want for believe say there are other cases there where the family, them poor, smart, forget a lawyer, then timid, they're not gonna know and so just left so. What you take when he make this confession?
Mr. Komon Tok, personally, the girls and where they under me care, I get 3 rape cases them. We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. Because the community themselves they protect them, picking them. So where that person the way do the havoc, it go to another community. The Nami get for pay the investigator where I say then at that village, I pay the investigator, it go I pay money to me where then in America, I pay money to attire. I say I know they give no more money for investigation. So now can you imagine now the parents them we not get even chop for it in this day and age, they not even get chop for it. You feel say they go pay transport for the camp na court all the time, for the go na police all the time, for they go bring witness for go do this. No, people are not able to do that. So everything where Mother Bio and wife say they don't put in place, because that video where you play earlier, I read Mother Bio say then they provide psychosocial. Let me tell you, only one
police, free medical justice.
Right. No. One great organization and they do the free medical where I believe say then they get rainbow what is it? But they call them rainbow. Now then they do the medical. So rainbow gets specific hospitals them. Now when a government hospitals them, who side then gets the nurse, where they do the exam for confirm for say you know there has been a penetration, right? So now rainbow na then you work down there. The only organization where in they provide psychosocial now an organization where they call Commit and Act. When I believe in the German government now start that organization. They I don't know if it don't become NGO now. But that organization, because I don't get this experience personally with girls and where they under me on care. So when they're gonna rainbow, when they don't gonna FSU give them paper, then gonna rainbow, then rainbow confirm for say yes, penetration don't take place. So then go Commit and Act, but Commit and Act they keep them for more than 2 weeks. Then go give them psychosocial counseling. Then when they left, then give them like 500,000. Then send them back now the community. So what me don't do for the one that way they under me care. I know they allow them, let them go back now the community. I mean they
so
keep
almost speaking the way they under you care, when a rape victim, then where you the support.
Well, right now I go say na 2. I been get 3, but one don't go now. It with man now, but na 2 I get. But I know about other cases that we're not they under me care, where I've been personally involved in, but they're not they under me care.
Okay, you talk say you be get 3, but not 2. The one day under man. You feel say the rape where they rape that one day na lead to
yes,
go to a man.
Very much so, because what happened, even there at the age of 16, where the rape happened, and the rape results in pregnancy. So I take an ami host, they take care of take born the pikin, we they take care of the pikin. In fact, what we do, the other girls that were then at the host, then they go morning school, where then come in go afternoon school. So now so we been they do them. So I go now 2020. Now I can see some changes in them. They wear false eyelashes and all of that. Now I tell and say, look, I said the only woman the way they do this, not woman the way wants man. I said because you don't need anything. Are they support the picking? With they support the picking, there's nothing where you need from man. Where man go give you for your picking or for yourself. So next thing I know, where I come back, now the coordinator call me say, you've been right to this picking here. We don't discover say you get belly. So now I go stay with the man we get the belly.
Okay.
Yeah, the second best. So waiting at the thing, they know they get enough psychosocial counseling. So then picking and the trauma they continue and traumatize. Woman we don't traumatize by rape. It give itself to man. Especially at that young age day. So now out of that trauma they make it go, re-traumatize himself or go get involved with a man. So but if the man they take care of the pregnancy and you don't get somebody, you go stay with them. That's okay. But a lot of them they go into prostitution, because first of all, they know they get the justice where they need from the government, from police, know they give them justice, the judiciary know they give them justice. So then they feel worthless, psychologically they're not okay. It causes a lot of mental problems. Mental issues then for them girls then they so now that make it easy for let them go into prostitution, and it easy for let them give themselves to man, and some of them don't end up with 2, 3, 4, 5 picking their way man they not get daddy because of rape, because they feel worthless.
Yeah, it's very serious because for the fact that I don't know if you follow one case then this of one Lebanese guy we get underage picking them like us. I don't know. I not be pay attention that, but it be they circulate on social media. I know so we get
well,
too
I
much
send you that document where I sent you earlier. Now that I write about. And
that honestly I know opinion it.
Okay, that case they violate so many laws in Sierra Leone. So it's not about making law. Then they praise Mother Bio say don't make this law. It don't make
it's not about the good law.
what did they call them? Marriage, early marriage law. Then they even praise Fatima Jabi for Fatima Jabi for say it play a role in that. But it's one thing to make laws, it's another for let you implement them or let you put the institutions there in place. Or for let them work, let that law they work. So the law just they work. So this man here, it don't take 3 girl picking a 15-year-old girl picking it keep them in a house, they drug them, allegedly, it they drug them, it they rape them. Because any picking where the way you look at that list, the law in Sierra Leone, the Sexual Offense Act of 2012. Section 19, they describe defilement. Any person who is who unlawfully has sexual intercourse with a child under the age of 18. Anybody where they're under 18, like child, if that if that child they say yes, that yes they are not valid. So they say, why make them left this money? They don't release this money because they find out say the pikin and not nobody force them for going to that man they in host. Wow. Wow. Not to nobody force them for going to that host day. But what about the law where it say you not for get sexual intercourse with pikin where they under
minor,
the age of 18.
yeah, under 18,
if
yeah.
Minor can to you, if minor can to you, self, for any reason, the only thing where you go do, maybe you get and chop if not chop in it, you go, you send them back to in parents there, you make like parents and no say don't come to you. Not to for keep and they get and drugs. Then on top of that again, they said even they make the picking and they invite the other friends them. So this is trafficking. Then they said they fall under the trafficking law. So this man here violate the Sexual Offense Act, it violates the Early Marriage Act, it violates the Trafficking Act. All of that one day, the police them, what to make them release them. You go know for say this man get very, very serious connections, na Sierra Leone. He gets serious political connections. If not to that, look, na the US now. This man where they catch, where they say he kill himself na prison.
Epstein.
Now that's Epstein in they do. So
yeah.
this is not acceptable in any society.
Island. They
yeah, they care underage
underage for
yeah. So then kill them because if them in try it before bring out a whole lot of other big man them. So me believe say Mr. Komon Tok, I believe say there's an Epstein kind of thing going on in Sierra Leone. Now that make where then rape cases they are not they go nowhere. Why? Because I believe that a lot of them judges, a lot of them ministers, a lot of them when they were in politics, they are involved in this. Because normally we know for say the politicians they let juvie, then they call them juvie.
Yeah, juvie.
So because if you know for
say get that careless talk, they say young concuba and sweetness.
Yeah. So if you know say this kind of thing where they take place in the country, regardless of your position, but you then are a leadership position. So God, you go take action. You go take action. Attorney General, when I send this letter here to the person where they say justice coordinator. So when this case here don't go to for 3 years, the family not they see any progress. So they're supposed to turn to this justice coordination office for help. Now that make a right to them. But when I write to the justice coordinator, he said, "In don't refer me letter to it respond to me, say, in don't refer me letter to the Attorney General." I be don't copy the Attorney General already. The Attorney General knows, but he's not interested, not to case this way he wants. You know, because them people are not politically connected.
I can jump into this one, and this is why institutions they matter in a country.
Yes.
One person not able fit dozen. In that country, you said no say the role of the First Lady is very limited. This is because they get functional institutions and not get dysfunctional institutions. Before now, we are in many groups there, many women groups in the 50-50, the Women's for Action, then the groups in. We're not going to name the owner, but then just go silent. What if you say happen actually to those groups? Because now one group now we're in now you know more the shine. And it just sometimes you know they know what's in the happen. And all of them here, and honestly speaking, the First Lady answer for girl, now one person, I like you get the will, I like you get the intention for say it is fight. Something
yeah.
Yeah, I like you get the intention, the good, no matter how good intention they, you want no way will be, especially where there's so much. What do you think say happened to the fight? I mean, the women's group there, where then for the they jump into some of the issues.
I think so. What happened? For his phone. So I think so. What thing can happen? Then groups then they can't see say The work where then they try for do, then the money not they come to them anymore. The money it they go directly to First Lady. So then self don't back pay until now they get the money, let do the work. But of course, not get any intention for do the kind of work where the women's groups I mean they do. So I believe saying that this sire and it just can't overshadow them. I think so you go see even at that video they talk say in at the loudest voice. This was her agenda for let it show say in at the loudest voice. So whether it says something to them or it not say something to them or if every time when something happen now in the person where they get the praise, now in the person where they get the money, where Chinese then come with how you call them this year, where they come with the donations, what are then they give? They can't other organizations then just you know.
All right, it look like say you with the losses small. Family, like let me just take you back into memory lane. As I say, it look like say we forget too much. The former women's leader with Fatima Sawane, he get for say about this one.
So for our girl, you know they do nothing. They just they mess up the country. Then they get free money. They don't know them. The woman know they do fuck all because they see don't know more. They watch her. Now watch who they watch a man. You know they do nothing. Where the structure where don't put for the homeless picking there, the orphanage picking there. Where you know able do nothing. I forgot to pad no more. You can't give you how much for pad? 6,000 for pad, 5,000 for pad. You go touch them. You can't give people picking there. That's all done no more. They can't donor the way they don't give. Now big organization that lady don't launch. They don't make fine money. Now make you not care about people. They just they messed up the country. They bastard picking and the SAPP they see that they watch them. They mess up. But when I wait, when I the stakeholder, they're all ready for una. They're all ready for una. Yes. Mother be papa not the parts of the SLPP where they form a move.
Family, we sorry for that side. That side they will not edit the. Besides, we wait for Doc for kind sign. It look like say it gets challenges. Now you inside, so they wait for him for low cam. So like this one, you know, strange. Not to say actually Fatima Sawane be the type for feds for Salon people. It's because it was she was bitter because they not began position intendingly. Doc, I don't know if they get me now.
Yes, I get you. I get you. Yes, sorry.
So even though we know say Fatima Sawane they come out from the position of being bittered, but you agree for say the money now. I mean, even though instead accept say they get a money from people and from the clipboard play, you feel himself agree to what he says. They collect money, but now for himself now like you don't make like in word you don't make find money like now for himself.
Yes, you know, we not even need Fatma Sawane in testimony because we self don't see them. Everything where this woman say they do, what he deliver to the people then, it's a pad. So today, why not they distribute pad?
The reason make we can church them because then they inside then they inside the society. So sometimes they not to say we don't know, but for let bold let people and just get unclear. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean she was right because of course, in addition to waiting where they see, we were there on the outside with the see. Yes, you are right. Then we're there inside. Sometimes in not even more than we do. Maybe a first lady they get even more than waiting we were there outside the sea. So she was right, but we all don't see how Chinese they bring delivery, then they donate by the how you call them these shipments, okay? Then they bring even them part. Then they way it go make package now. The package and within photo in man in photo. All down then a Chinese then donator. You know by none of them. Then the thing what in Mother Bio and wife do when so in position as first lady, not to official position, not to position of authority. So it get the privilege for let it take from the government money, but it not get that responsibility for like account You not get no accountability. They're not
Yeah,
the account for.
we join that side. They continue. I'll
Yes.
let you see that point.
Yeah. So now that make it take what they take. Nobody know for questioner. And all time they say First Lady office they under President in office. So which means
if you say that I go under the office because the office of the president the president get immunity within a power.
Right.
That you do.
Yeah. So it also means anybody where you question the First Lady now the president you the question. Right. And who wants to question Madam Bio? Which of even the when the Auditor General they question them, what happened to them? So nobody can question her. So it get this shield here, it get this immunity here under the president, where they get this cover up, where you not get no accountability. Then if they take advantage of the full advantage of that, it hand it into everything now, because whatever it do, you not for question them, because if you question them, it is under office of the president. But that's a lie. There's no such thing that any part of the world who says the office of the First Lady now attached to the office of the president. It's not a presidential office. It's not a unit under the presidential.
Well, they can decide. Why they say it's not a presidential unit? Say law itself not static. They can decide for say, okay, we want a church now, the office of the First Lady to the office of the. It could be a law. It could be a decision.
Why they not do that? In the law not there. So they
can create a law. They can create a law for let that happen. Or
why they not create them?
The president can just think fit say for easy on work, let his office carry.
No, every office where they na the cabinet, where they under the executive, okay, the president and the chief executive, any office where they under that executive day. Now, even if na the president's nine created, Parliament get for approval, right? It get for go through a process. It get for go through a process for let it become an office under the president. Now, we see that when they happen with First Lady office. But then just can't get this blanket, how they call them, blank check.
Okay. Let just hold you under. You count something very important. And when we start the program, we tell ourselves say we forget too much. You talk about accountability. People and we don't forget about this, but low help we self, low remind we self. We can't just now.
Public money that was given to the organization for the fight against rape and teenage pregnancy were mostly spent on personal shopping needs. But most importantly, both the disbursement, the budgetary allocations were in violation of the finance laws of the country, and the utilization of the funds, did not follow the finance regulations, especially the Public Finance Management Act.
The First Lady explained to us how she receives money for the running of her office.
As far as I know, every First Lady before me, when they want something, they go to State House and they write. The office of the First Lady is part and parcel of the presidency. So if you want a table, you write to the office of the president. They buy the table and they brings it. How it is sourced, who sourced it, how much was paid, that is not my own concern because they don't consult me on those things.
The office of the First Lady is not part of a government institution. In Sierra Leone, I've been blessed that my husband actually got me my own office where I can wake up in the morning and go to work and come home so that we separate our home from office.
How about when you launched your Hands Off Our Girls campaign, which is to protect young girls against predatory men? You invited some West African First Ladies to attend. Did you pay for their flights and accommodation?
I paid for the accommodation. That is what happened to when I visit them.
And everybody in this country knows say I do waiting no other First Lady not able to do in this country, and that is bringing another First Lady into this country. I not bring one, but bring 6 other First Ladies within the sub-region. Bring 2 foreign ministry within the sub-region. Bring the head of the deputy head of ECOWAS and bring the deputy head of the AU in the whole of Africa, inside Sierra Leone, for come launch the Hands Off Our Girl campaign. Now, would you feel say go pay the bill? When you want to let the world know who you are, when you want to let the world know what your country stand for, when you want to let the world know, say yes, you young government and the country where you dey under, the president where you dey under, that president they believe in gender equality. You have to do something for make the world know. So yes, I use that money towards that. Because all the people and the way they for come to this country, now somebody they for foot them bill. Anytime another first lady invites me for Ghana in country, now in they buy me tickets, now in they buy me PA in ticket, they buy me security then ticket, they buy me media people in ticket, now them can buy their ticket. So when they come to me, the same thing applies. I buy their ticket, and when they come, now me they host them, now me call them in my country, I get for pay their hotel bill. So just in case, if you don't know, now that one day, I had over 32 guests within the sub-region when come for the Hands Off Our Girls campaign, when come for can launch for me, and they all be supposed for fly can Sierra Leone. They know they waka. Not to say that they just come out in the room, then waka go after they reach Sierra Leone. Now plane there for bring the car. So I have to pay their airfare. And when you come up and down one day, when they reach now your country, now you get for feed them. Now you get for put them in a hotel. Who does them? Who that they do that one day? Who say visa they pull up? Now the states get for pay for them.
The President of the Republic of Sierra Leone puts together the Hands Off Our Girl campaign. I am the face of the project.
That's part of my flagship. If my flagship has been championed by the government and it has gone into parliament and today we've got such a result, I should be really celebrating. We have tabled another for the early marriage issue, and inshallah, by the time we get to 5 years, I believe that I have 6 flagships that I work on. I believe all of them will be looked at.
So you're sure that all the procurements that happened legally, procedurally?
Like I said, those are questions that only the Office of the President can answer.
I contacted the Office of the President through the Head of Communication, Dr. Patrick Mwana. He assured me that the Information Minister would talk. Following a meeting at State House, apparently on the interview request, Information Minister Mohamed Rahman Soare called me to say no one would take the interview. I contacted the head of the Anti-Corruption Commission, Francis Benkaifala, to know whether or not they had looked into the matter. Not yet, he said, adding, and I quote, "The office is captured under audit and will do her part as part of that review process."
Okay, Doc, I'm sure we don't hear the when they say inconsistency, the contradiction. Help we we understand this bar and connect on to accountability and raise this issue to Salon people and how them for become then you watch Monday now issues like this.
Well, I mean, who say you don't hear say when first lady or even president they visit another president, that president or that first lady, now they buy the ticket of the one that we don't invite. Who say you don't ever read that one day? It's not possible. This woman is a class A liar. Fatima Jabi, they lie. If they look you inside you, yeah, it they lie. When you catch up at the lie, it they deflect. It get the skills then for that. So this last part here, where I think now Umar Fofana, he talk about procurement, right? When he ask and say for this procurement, yeah, he say, well, not ask me that one. They go ask the office of the president. What did I tell you earlier? Nobody can question the office of the president, right? So when they catch and lie, it send her to the office of the first lady. Now Umar Fofana say the minister of waiting self say nobody no go take the interview, and waiting Kalfala waiting self say anti-corruption. Nobody can touch it. Why? Because they send at the president. Okay, anything in do, now the president. But when it comes to taking the praise, taking the, they talk for say, President Bio's hands off our girls. No, it's Fatima Bio's hands off our girls. It's Fatima Bio's hands off our girls. But when it comes to Usai, it don't thief the money. When they catch him by the thief, when they catching her inside the cookie jar, Oh, he said not to me, now the president. Not to me, now the
Okay.
president. When I go talk to the president.
But
I
wait,
go here
when
talk to
they
the
say,
president.
Doc, la job, wait they say, the SEC say, not if, la just put something now.
This situation we are in, now the Anti-Corruption Commission, we are in an investigation. Come up the last time we get to the office of the First Lady. But again, Sandy don't record for say, the probe where them, the look where them they look inside the First Lady matter. Now one, we don't get any legal and regulatory framework in which the First Lady office and we allocate that fund to them, and you be carried on for say the allegation about that particular expenditure day. Now one will necessarily no amount to corruption.
Yes, certainly. The point at issue at that time, yes, the point where now be the issue, now that the office of the First Lady, they receive funds or public funds, and there is no provision for that. You understand?
And then get for give money to Amin, no been going to Parliament, no been
no, yes, let us just take it like that. So we as a commission said, no, yes, now a sitting First Lady. But then waiting day or waiting don't exist before him. Because First Lady is before. So in fact, you see some members of the public, hey, why would not they go? No. It's very important. Because our intervention, listen, intervention has to be informed. It has to get basis. So now on that basis, we probe for what did not happen before. And there was a provision in the Public Financial Management Act we give powers to the Minister of Finance for take a percentage of the annual budget and give it for the public good to any other person we will need for work in that direction.
Was that for the public good at a particular
That's moment? What we are saying. They can give money for the office of the First Lady because he embarked on projects such as Hands Off Our Girls. We see the pass that they give. So now in the country's interest. So when we had established that, now we make this point that First Ladies only receive monies before. And so therefore this one as well, if there's a framework, regulatory framework, where they within the Public Financial Management Act for make such provisions, allocations to anybody whatsoever, and that is the same thing the Minister of Finance confirmed that they do, then there is nothing illegal or there is nothing with corruption about it.
It seems like a slap in the face of the ACC. For the ACC say, okay, we go 14 years down the line, let's see what's going to happen.
It's not going to be any slap. Now, possibly one thing can say now slap. But for heaven's sake, when you go to court or when you want to accuse anybody of corruption, there should be a law. There should be something where go say, yes, that is corruption. Even the Anti-Corruption Act, you charge somebody, you say section this, there is elements of the crime. So now the law will therefore be established for tell you say, no, this man don't get against that law. But if there is a provision in the law where say, yes, you can do that, and you say so, it's wasting of time. If I told you if it's corruption and therefore you have to go to court, it's a waste of time. Melvin. And ACC will not go that line.
Melvin, I think.
Okay, over to you, Doc. Like you make them both say it's if now the people where they investigate the ACC people now they sense it.
Well, even though this person here we talk last, so they defend the First Lady, it make a point where I don't make before. Okay, like then rape cases there. This man where I've been they talk about this Basha mania. I don't point out say the trafficking law. The sexual waiting and call act. So now when you want for take a case against First Lady, now which legal action you go take against her? It know they exist. Why? Because in office, not a regulated office. The office not they under any law. It know they under any law. Then it can say, yes, the First Lady go get money, it go get allocation for public good under the Public Financial Management Act. Well, if we go look into that Public Financial Management Act and read that law there, First Lady name not there at all. It not there in that act there for say you go pull money there, you give First Lady. So these people are defending an indefensible individual. But if they take advantage of the fact, say, no law, no day, where they regulate in as First Lady or in so-called office. There was no such thing. Nasia Koroma, I bring this problem here per week. Because there was no such thing as the office of the First Lady until Sia Koroma established her. Although Fatmata Jabi then Gambia, they give that interview, they lie, say, for the first time, husband don't establish First Lady office for let himself get office. So say they wake up in the morning, he go. Now lie, now see Koroma I establish that office day. So if we get anybody for blame now, but what do me know about Sia Koroma in your First Lady office? And not ever one time in the way they say he gets money from Musaiba University or somewhere, it became a big deal. They investigate him. And not ever Yeri for say it take government money, it take from consolidated or anything. Even they get money from the UN, even they get money from donors, okay? Where they say they run this program or in your platform this way they on. Yes. Because if you go out and campaign for that money day, the donor money come, just like when they apply for grants, yes, you go get that one day. But this First Lady, in your hand into everything, the consolidated fund, they tell people in the central bank for go take money.
Okay, that's exactly now the next side where I'm bringing council. You just mentioned something very important. Now, this piece now since 2021, according to the then Africanist press, there's illegal public spending. So I know First Lady received 29.7 billion in government funds, which is like $3 million at that time, very, very significant amount of money. This now what it take now the consolidated fund. But I just want what do you feel say people and for do as citizens? Because the fights for the Pekin SSF, not a practicalized, like this case what they talk about sooner. What do you feel say people and for do for in this situation?
Well, Mr. Komon Tok, it's difficult for me to tell people they're waiting for do. But waiting will they do so for create this awareness here. Let people then be aware for saying, now this they happen. This person here, so this na scammer. If Fatima Bio gets any kind of position at that country, the havoc way it don't do for the last 7 years, we are not see nothing yet. The havoc way go bring power. It go burn una alive. It go they burn una lay down inside una house there. They set fire pauna. Now that day Fatima Bio get for do. So the institutions the way they in place, we're supposed for act on behalf of the people. They know they act, they know they take action because everybody is afraid. Say if they say anything to Rana, the president, they don't offend. Okay, even this Kwedu Holdings issue, then they're afraid for the ministers. They left their work game because they don't want for offend the president. The spineless president where they say they get. So I don't know what I go tell people then. The only thing is left Sierra Leonean people, they're not set there. Yeah, they left Sido Fatima Bio get any position at that country there. First of all, not a citizen of Sierra Leone. Enough fit get at the arena now say he want run for president. Where? Let you go try that in a Gambia. Crazy for go try that in Gambia. Until we don't talk say in a Gambian, let you go Gambia, let you go try that. Gambian people, they're not stupid, they're not foolish like how the power people or the SLPP they don't left them party this Kamayaso for can destroy
them. Follow just round up as we timed on the beat where Fambula this we gather from we on source if we do a fundraising event now let's just go back based on this now if we do a fundraising okay let's just go back. It do na Maryland, that was September 2021, and it be raised $110,000, where at that time 2021 will be 1.1 billion. And this is used as answer for Gal project. This and what we get, what we go do a little bit of research. And also that's gonna be the hotel where the fundraising will take place, be named Win Ram. And let's just see, not call the name, find it. Formula just something like the correct name now. Yeah. Okay, Winam Hotel. And he also raised another fundraising $120,000 with like 1.5 billion. And if you check our COSEF, then sources here all be there. And of course, he also raised money. He also gets money from ECOWAS. People, a lot of people don't know about this, but this now what we find out. He raised money from ECOWAS, and he also raised money from UN, the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA. Now they also he raised money. But with all this, we're not able to know the statistics in total. UNFP, it also raised money there and out of hands of our girls. But what happened when there is no accountability in any project?
Yeah, even the last couple of weeks, this beginning of July, you know, it gets a lobbyist now. One with woman where they teach na Columbia University, Nina in lobbyist, and the Sierra Leone embassy where they na Washington DC. It not a function for anything more than for be a lobbying station for Fatima Bio. So then do another fundraising again this past 2 weeks here. It gather boku money and herself because in lobbies they pay that woman they very very high money for let the woman bring donors, they let bring people then come where then they can the dinner, you know, they come donate money. Where you gather the money, you not get nobody where they report to. But it talk for say hands off our girls. Now the president in program. But if you don't raise money for the president in program, not so the business of the government of Sierra Leone for know how much you don't raise for the president in program. So you know that's just the bottom line. No accountability, no accountability. The money they always Fatima Bio they gather. If they go to the bank account of the Mother and Fatima Bio Foundation, now that now they all the money they go. So all their houses they are done by na Gambia, you know. All this now the hands of our girls' money, then we be done gather. Now so
well,
they gather.
Other person go argue say you don't get. Other person go argue say na speculation.
Let
you don't
them
get
argue
evidence
all they want because
anyway.
which other source of income what we know and for? We don't already see say when Fatima Bio, when Mother Bio win this election, the time when Mother Bio win this election, they were paupers, okay? Because you where they live na government housing. You na somebody when a very low income person that you so poor that past the government give you housing. So they came from dirt. If that person they don't begin to buy $1 million houses them, and then we don't see say it don't raise all their money away not accountable for, how we not go put 2 and 2 together? So that is my conclusion. Now the hands of our gas money then where it don't collect all these years, where it not accounts. You're not accountable to the people of Sierra Leone. You're not accountable to the government of Sierra Leone. You're not accountable to nobody for those monies. Now, their money then they so if me and you would Mr. Komon Tok, you they gather money, say you they gather money na my name, okay? You say, oh, una give me money, this Umaya, I need shoes. Una give me money, this Umaya, I need lapa. Then you not buy lapa for me, you not buy clothes for me, but I don't see say you don't go buy Hosianda. I not go conclude say now that money where you don't gather on me behalf, now you don't go buy Hosianda for. So this is just common sense, Mr. Komon Tok. Common sense.
Yeah, anyway,
so
thank you very much.
Now we do a own calculation. We don't need no other proof. We don't need anybody for can't tell we say, oh, Fatima Bio, this money where you gather, now this you don't do because it's not there on the ground. There's nothing to show for it. We not get psychosocial counseling for them picking and day. Right now we get picking away. Their only option are for going to streets, for go get into drugs and prostitution because they know they get the help where they need after they don't traumatize in rape because the judiciary know they give them justice. Fatima Bio don't gather money in their name, you know, give them nothing, you know, put nothing in place for them. So now, we not get for wait for an outsider for can't tell we say now this Sumaya don't do. We don't see at all. We don't need anybody to tell us.
All right, Babih, the last comment where I go and let you comment with regards to the case. What your message where you get to the family where they fought for this rape business way up to now, and what your message also we get to the judiciary, Nabo we still under this case.
Well, to the family, I they talk to them, I they encourage them, and they are very, 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 very determined. Let them not relent. Let them not relent. As much as the Peking, you know, somebody who don't traumatize, they don't victimize them, then the court they victimize them. So when they can tell and say let it show up in a court, now a very traumatic event. So it don't go there, it don't show up today. Now the waiting and call. They don't tell them say again they for come back Monday. So I just they tell them say una patient, una bear, just bear. So then they bear, then they go. But the judiciary, I really want to make them people here put their own, let them put this pikin in their own place, If not their own pikin then rape, then gang rape. If you say this case here go this long, then they detach themselves from, from the rest of the population. Because what thing they happen to we pikin them, they happen to their young pikin and then a safe place. But you know what? Karma they come, karma go come. Anytime when I young pikin and day, what you wanna they do with pikin and so by God in grace, God go turn the death for una. God go turn the death for them. Because
Okay.
it don't reach a point now we say we not really get any other solution. We don't talk till we don't talk, we don't write till we don't write. Okay, so what would they turn to God now? Would they give them to God? Would they hand them over to God?
all
If they
right.
not believe what thing that they do to other people, then picking that then go get a payback, then go get a payback. It go come, the day go come by God in grace in one way or the other.
All right, thank you very much. So, family, if just they join me today, we'll be look at the program Hands of a Girl, and we relate on to a very serious case we done the Dragon Court for 3 years with 3 men then above they rape one 16 years old girl picking, and 3 years now the line no justice. And Hands of a Girl be don't tower, be don't say then the fets for girl picking. Then in fact there was a law with them pass say if you rape girl picking, then catch you, then find you guilty, you they go life imprisonment. So is it the law just probably just for the talk or the maybe in theory or probably just for rhetoric where just make
Funding, Mr.
anything
Komon Tok,
or
funding.
for yeah, thank you, or maybe for international partners for men and pumping money. Now then issues that we look at as you see today we dedicate this because we don't want let people then forget this time that happen. Millions and millions of dollars don't pump into this project. There has been no accountability. We go into records again, we don't even know, and we see some of them here, and they come back. Justice not they prevail, and it's really painful. And there should be people away for sit down and team up and talk for them here. And today we get Dr. Babih, we instead Tawa. It's a this issue, an issue we will propose. So if you get any interest or any comments, or maybe you are out for the conversation, where we come, we can give the mic. Will it take 1 minute 48 seconds where we can turn? Of course, the comment side we can do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok, where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok, where they bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon Tok, for education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon Tok.
Yes, so fumble. We don't come back now the other side of the program. We of course now you turn. Family on Abiami, I guess small issue for the connection. Yeah, small issue with the line. Dear family, we apologize. Dear on Abia, we dear city called City Camp. I don't know what's happened today. And this okay, are they reset the phone back? Are they reset the phone? Are they reset the phone?
We get storm now, storm 90.
Storm there. Family, I know we set the phone, but it still gets. But anyway, okay. Now we they rush on the comment section. We don't know if we're able to connect this to the. Sometimes it can make crazy. Not just. Okay. This one come up from Bintuke. It says, Salon, nothing is functioning well. Rape victims, the judiciary has failed them. Who will save our teenagers in the country? Not justice for the poor. And this one come up from Ma. It say, was there need to waste money inviting 38 people for which the girls that's been established for have no benefit from it? Right, so Fumble, I think today we'll cut and short. They are big. We get small issue now, and in fact, if Dr. Babih inside get issue in line now, but I'll just try for do on the comment section, please. I'll just rush this one. It come from Usman Mansari. They say good morning from down, and under my Komon Tok family called Salon Quick, says Mr. Komon Tok. God bless you and your family. Yeah, indeed. God need for help. We quick, me brother. And Mayata Masakoi, today you rejoice for injustice, and tomorrow you will cry for justice, and it will avoid you. And this one, yes, Kitske, thank you for joining us. As always, you're fully recognized. Joseph, watching from Oxbridge, UK, thank you for joining us. We love all of your presence. They are just doing this for the international world, not for us in Salon. All right, I think Dr. Don't join us back. Yeah, Musu, thank you. You're well recognized. Thank you for joining us. And of course, Abdul Jallo, yeah, thank you for joining us. And KK, thank you joining for us. And my dear good brother, good friend, thank you for joining us. Kevin say thank you so much for joining us. KK, thanks. Yeah, Doc, I think we'll get small issue with the line for connect. So, and yes, yeah, but at least we don't mind to take some few comments there. You want to talk before we say goodbye? Today the program will be super short.
Yeah. Well, you know, now you know what in that we they do so, especially when they when they na them programs there, you know, Komon Tok, we had the people that need for really be alert. We need for be alert. Waiting when they do so, not to, you know, not to because we are idle. This now for educate people then for really understand what thing they go on. Because then why are they treat with people then like for say with people then stupid, like say they not get for figure them out. I not get for figure out for say the money where you don't go collect, say you dey buy shoes for me, you not buy shoes for me, you don't go build house na Gambia. You feel say I not go notice that, I not go find out. So we people na need for wake up. We need for stop this tribal, regional, oh now we young person because he married to Mende man or whatever a man in tribe be. So you ain't a Mende, you for lack and for that. No, you for lack the person for the quality of in character. The person in compassion for human beings. Fatima Bio no get compassion for the people of Sierra Leone. It very detached from the people of Sierra Leone. It just they use the people of Sierra Leone for enrich himself and you know make him picking and they in luxury. Look until when I be don't play video of in boy picking, I they go up and down, you know, inside expensive motocar them, you know. So let we therefore be blinded by tribe, by region, by political colors. We really need for open we are. Let we see them people here for waiting them be. Fatima Bio na a scammer, na a big time scammer. If the fact say I put na that book there, what it do to that white man? Na so even they scam the boyfriend the way they get na Gambia. Now the same scamming I don't bring can na Sierra Leone. So we need for close the door for them. You know, let we open we are, let we know for say this na scam. All what it don't do, if that money then the way don't collect. So if na like rainbow, na been get that money there. If na commit an act, na been get that money there. So God will picking them go there in a better state right now. That money the way Fatima Bio don't collect. If that money been go to the women's organizations, the way they on the ground, where they look after the girl picking the issues them. What thing they happen today to we girl picking them? Enough for continue for happen. Enough for this so at this level, yeah. But because it don't take the money, not do what he say it go do. Now that make they will say with this so. And they not care. The case go. The case that where they care about, where they give them name, where they give them donor money. Now then case then they go then they back. They're not the back case where you not get political connection and you not get money for bribe the judge them or the state council. So this why the judiciary in Sierra Leone is really disappointing, very disappointing. Then they no more for enjoy themselves. So we need as a community, we need the communities then for the look after we girl picking them. You know, let you don't take the rape picking there because you know say where you go court, you not get forget justice. So now for let we take care of we own communities there. Let we make sure for say the one the way they do and our community, let we deal with them at the community level. Because now that get for begin they happen. Because for the gonna court, you know, they get justice. Not to everybody will go able for sustain that one day for a long time. So let we look after we girl picking them, let we protect them. Let we make sure for say they're not in danger of their rapists there. If you know for say somebody na rapist or it don't attempt, now for make like come on that community they or now expose them so that it go be careful. So communities then get for find solution to this wire. To the rape issue because the government not care, the judiciary not care, the parliament of course Namada Bill they control everything, so none of them not care about una. So if finally una take care of yourself, prevention is better than cure.
Indeed, prevention is better than cure. Thank you very much. And this is the final thoughts. I believe say the governments don't listen to the program because they watch a program then it's entirely up to una conscience. If actually una mean what una be the talk, or maybe not just a propaganda or rhetoric. The case of this 16 years old don't turn 19 now with a hip. It ain't a koto, it ain't a bow, it's up to now. We'll go follow the case so just so now know. We want to know how that case is the town like. And any other, there are a lot of cases that we'll not able to understand because just like we talk, doctor. So a lot of people in the freight, they not get money, then poor. How they will get money for go start case. Anyway, we're happy for let you join with today. Thank you very much. You get any last
Thank you. I'm glad you for there. Thank you so much.
All right. So Fambul, we tap the program here. Hopefully we come back with another very important program. Until then, me and Mr. Komon Tok. Bye bye.